Tom Daves. What can I say about Tom Daves? Well, he owned Remax franchises here in Sacramento going back 20, 25 years ago. He's another pillar in the Sacramento real estate community, but he was also a pillar at Keller Williams because he was the #1 agent for Keller Williams worldwide, not once, not twice, but 7 different times in like the past 17 years. And so we're talking #1 worldwide of like 140, 150,000 agents, and you outproduce every single one of them. You might want to sit up in your seat a little bit on this one. He's going to talk about your daily routine, because in the end, your habits, your routine is what's going to help you succeed in real estate, not these little flares and these little sparks. You got to be a machine. You got to have a routine. Tom, take it away.
All right. Hey, thanks, Brent. I appreciate that warm introduction. So today, I'm going to talk a little bit about success is found in your daily routine. And to be honest with you, it hasn't always been that way for me. In fact, when I first started in real estate, I was pretty much kind of all over the map. But I was lucky enough to have a mentor that took me under his wing. And remember, this was over 35 years ago. And we went to the very first PMA conference seminar, Positive Mental Attitude. And I was able to see Zig Ziglar, Earl Nightingale, William Clement Stone, and Tom Hopkins, as well as Art Linkletter. So I heard all of these, and they were talking about positive mental mindset, PMA. And there were really 3 things that I learned that changed my life, changed my world. The first thing was it's all about mindset. Think big, go big, be growth-minded, positive mindset. The second thing is your success is determined by how you spend your time. Any successful person in life or in business, or even a successful sports figure, is extremely disciplined with how they spend their time. And I love this quote, you get what you repeat. And a lot of times success is boring because it's doing the right thing over and over consistently. And then number 3, the third thing I learned is success is also who you spend your time with. Jim Rohn says you're the sum total of the 5 people that you spend most of your time with. So after I went to that seminar, it changed my life. And that was when I really started creating my daily schedule. And so basically my schedule is this, and it's been this way for years. I get up in the morning. I'm an early riser. I usually get up at about 4:30 in the morning, and I drink 20 ounces of water, read the Bible, I pray, I journal, and just really have some time. I don't turn on the phone at all for at least the first hour. And then I work out and really get my blood going and get things started. And that really starts my day off right. And then from there, I spend a little time with the family. And then now that we're working out of home, I start work. We have a huddle, early morning huddle. In fact, I can kind of show you my schedule right here. Okay, here it is. Get up in the morning, read the Bible, pray, spend some family time, have a huddle. And then we do some lead generation, and you can see green is lead generation. Green is money, right? And then from there, have some lunch, and then, dealing with business, have to have some time with dealing with business. I usually go on 1 or 2 listing appointments in the afternoon, and then home, 5:30 or so, have dinner, and then again, plan the day, plan the next day. And part of that planning of the day is called Win the Day. I don't know if any of you have heard of Andy Frisella, the MF CEO. I would definitely check him out and check it out. Don't have any kids around. He definitely drops the F-bomb once in a while. But one of the things that Andy recommends is to win the day. In order to win the year and have a great year and hit your goals, you have to win the month. And then in order to win the month, you have to win the day. So for example, to win the day for me is I've got 5 things on here: read the Bible, pray, and journal, work out, stick to a diet, no cheating, and drink a gallon of water, 2 hours of lead generation each day at least, and then 1 social media post where you're teaching others or you're serving others or you're sharing others. And then I always put a quote at the bottom of this, and I love this one by James Lawrence. He's the Iron Cowboy. Where is he? Here he is, right here. James Lawrence, the Iron Cowboy. He says, the hardest part is getting started. So that's kind of my routine. That's the foundation of the day. And I just love this quote by Jim Rohn. He says, success is neither magical nor mysterious. Success is the natural consequence of consistently applying basic fundamentals every single day. Because let's face it, people are always looking for the easy way. They're looking for, some hack. They're looking for some trick or some magic bullet, but there's really, really no overnight success. Your success is the foundation of your business is based on your schedule. And I'd like to talk just a little bit about schedule. You think about your time. Time is the most valuable thing that you possess. In real estate, I like the Pareto principle. There's 20% of your activities that will give you 80% of your results. So our job description really in real estate, the dollar producing activity, those things that are going to be green on your calendar and green in your bank account, right, are going to be lead generation, lead follow-up, appointments, writing contracts, and then training and role play, right? So anything outside of that should really be delegated to someone else. And I love the quote, if it's not in your schedule, it doesn't exist. And I also love the quote that, you know what, I'm not really in the business to sell real estate. I'm in the business, my job description is to follow my schedule. And if you can just follow your schedule, then you're going to have massive, massive success. Another good question to ask yourself is, does your schedule support your goals? We all have big goals, and what we have to identify is, does your schedule support your goals? Another great question to ask yourself is, what's your biggest distraction? I think, for myself, to be honest with you, it's email and social media. I mean, it's a huge distraction. We need to create a bunker that protects us while we're doing the dollar producing activities and while we're lead generating. And the best thing about having a schedule and sticking to it is it creates predictivity. It creates predictability. It also reduces your stress. It also reduces procrastination, as well as it stops over-promising and under-delivering. And then also it creates motivation. So let's have a little fun. Go ahead and ask yourself, what management style are you? Who are you? Are you the fire controller? Are you always putting out fires? Are you a fire controller? The second is, are you too much? Do you put too much on your plate? The third is, are you laid back? Are you laid back? Are you the procrastinator? I'll get to it later. Or are you the chatterbox? Do you have long conversations that go on and on and on, and you never get everything done? Are you the perfectionist? Everything has to be perfect. And are you getting ready to get started? And then number 6, are you the general? Are you the leader in managing time? Not too long on the phone, don't talk too much, and are you staying focused? So ask yourself also another question: how much do you earn per hour? And how much is your time worth per hour? So these are great questions to ask yourself, amazing things to think about. I love the saying, you're not great until you're consistent. Because really, you think about consistency trumps everything. Be the first one to show up, the last one to leave. You think about some of our most successful sports athletes, Jerry Rice, he was the first one to get there, the last guy to leave. Kobe Bryant, Tom Brady, Joe Montana, right? So these guys put in the work and they were extremely successful. So the key is to be consistent, win the day. If you win the day, you're going to win the month, then you're going to win the year. You're going to create momentum. And back to those 3 keys of success that I heard a long time ago from those key speakers. Number 1 is your mindset. Constantly think and have positive mindset. Watch podcasts, read books, and create that positive mental attitude. And then number 2 is it's how we spend our time. Take massive action. And then number 3 is who we spend our time with, and hang out with winners. Be with winners. And if you want to be unstoppable, the key is in your daily routine. Your key is in your daily routine. So I hope that helps. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to me. Thank you so much. It was great being here. And back to you, Brent.
Tom, awesome. Loved it. I have watched you at your office make those calls, just doing your thing, man. Your routine, call after call after call. I've stood there just going, no wonder he's a machine. I see you do the 75 hard and posting stuff, working out. I mean, he lives this, guys. He walks the walk, talks the walk, walks the talk, all that. Thank you, Tom. Solid stuff. I'm inspired. I know everybody else is.